is Tavis Hall. I'm the executive director with Experience Waterloo. The script says I'm going to introduce Kim Manning with Cedar Falls Tourism Bureau. Unfortunately, Kim's a little under the weather. The voice of tourism in the Cedar Valley doesn't have a voice right now. So Leslie Purdue, all right, is filling in. She's the incoming president for Cedar Falls Tourism. So we both want to welcome you, both of our organizations, welcome you to here this afternoon, and also thank you for being a part of tourism and the Cedar Valley.
Excellent. We are so honored that you all made the time tonight to join us for this special occasion. And it's hard to believe that you all have been hosting this for 15 years during the National Celebration of Tourism Week. So this year we had nearly 100 nominations, which is huge. So that speaks very highly of how engaged people are in tourism, the tourism industry in the area.
That's right, Kim. Tourism is real business here in the Cedar Valley. Our industry generates $360 million of economic impact a year, generates $60 million in payroll income, and 3,000 jobs. Our industry generates $5 million in local taxes, which elected officials can certainly appreciate, which helps further pay for infrastructure, as well as quality of life initiatives that continue to make the Cedar Valley a great place to live, work, play, and visit.
And those numbers were provided by the U.S. Travel Association, and those are all numbers that we should be touting. They're very important numbers for all of our elected officials who are in the audience, and that helps us helps them weigh in where we should make investments. And speaking of elected officials, let's recognize those who are with us today. So Mayor Quentin Hart, Waterloo Mayor, Mayor Jim Brown of Cedar Falls, State Representative Bob Kresick, and Carrie Dara, from our CEO of Grow Cedar Valley, is also with us. So.
So we're going to go ahead and start it off. The Cedar Valley is known for the extensive variety of locally owned restaurants that visitors and residents alike are able to choose from. When this restaurant came on the scene, it took a new twist to a timeless classic with locally sourced ingredients and an artist's approach to the dining experience. The food is recognized, as well as their amazing customer service, as a culinary gem in the Cedar Valley. Our nominator wrote, the menu is ever-changing with quality dishes that upgrades the Cedar Valley to the likes of many big cities. It is a destination restaurant not just for Cedar Valley citizens, but also for family and friends who visit. Another nominator praised the customer service, saying they're knowledgeable about the product, engaging with every single guest, and personal as personal as all get out. Basil Pizza is a great experience, and their staff is a big reason why. Our 2018 Cedar Valley Outstanding Restaurant Award goes to Basil Pizza. And Steve really loves public speaking, so we're going to let him say a couple things.
All right. Well, I haven't prepared anything, but I do want to thank our regular guests who have supported us for the past 3 years, Experience Waterloo and Cedar Falls Tourism for making things like this happen. This means a lot to us. It's really awesome that we can have a restaurant in the Cedar Valley that can kind of, that we can take pride in and show the world what Waterloo and Iowa has to offer for culinary experiences. So thank you very much.
And he didn't pass out.
The tourism and hospitality industry is reliant not only on breathtaking places and experience, but also on top-notch service. Our Outstanding Customer Service Award winner certainly marries their breathtaking space with equally outstanding customer service. While nationally and internationally recognized for their amazing art, to have that art matched only by amazing food and enthusiastic, that might be an understatement, a customer service, speaks volumes to their customer service offered to each and every single guest. That is why our Outstanding Customer Service Award is going to Galleria de Paco.
Thank you. Well, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. You know how it's at Galleria de Paco. Ladies and gentlemen, that's art culture. But thank you. Thank you, lady. Give me one hug. You look beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, everybody here. Everybody here. But anyway, I would like just mention a little bit, starting about first things. Somebody asked me about my belt. No. Listen. I'm gonna just make one explanation. We are born with the colors. We are born with the beauty. Look at the beauty around the world. Look at the beauty around the universe. Look at the beauty about the Galleria de Paco. It's everything colored. As life, it's so unique. We don't need color words. We need life words. Whatever which color it's, we are people united. You cannot even imagine how lucky we are in the United States of America. This is one most unique, not just unique, the best around the entire world, but first, entire universe ever made it in humanity. I travel the whole world, see nice and bad things when I arrived to the United States. My mind blowing out. That's because we have made it one of the most unique place in the United States. It's confirmed national, international. But anyway, an honor to be part of you. I like Cedar Valley, and I will be staying with you. Thank you. Appreciate it.
I gotta get that belt. Like that belt would really work with this thing I got going on right now. Might need two of them. So our next category is outstanding attraction or event. We want to take some time and announce that we hope will serve as a great tool in telling people, both residents and visitors alike, about all of the amazing things happening in the Cedar Valley. We, Cedar Falls Tourism, as well as Experience Waterloo, are excited to announce Cedar Valley 365. This new web-based calendar platform allows users and festivals, allows users to find everything from community events and festivals to retail and restaurant special promotions.
This new dynamic online calendar is user-generated content on a user-friendly platform. In the coming weeks and months, we'll unveil features such as a calendar widgets, allowing our partners to utilize their platform on their own websites with their own branding, formulated with their own audiences in mind, while building upon the collective voice of the tourism and hospitality industry. While our tour organizations are proud to be able to partner and provide this service to the community, we need our community to, in return, populate this calendar with all of the special events happening throughout the Cedar Valley.
The Cedar Valley is host to some amazing events and attractions, which brings us to this year's Outstanding Attraction and Event Award. One of the things that makes the Cedar Valley such a great place to live, work, play, and visit is the diversity of our community. This year's winner celebrates that diversity through putting on a multi-day festival that celebrates the unique differences that make up a colorful cross-section of the Cedar Valley. One nominator said, "It seems like other Pride festivals are copying what Waterloo has done the last few years." Whether attending with a group of friends or with family, this year's winner invites all to celebrate what makes each and every one of us unique. We are honored to name the 2018 Attraction and Event Award to the Cedar Valley Pride Fest. I'm not giving this mic to my wife. I know better than that.
Thank you so much for this distinction. It means so much to us to be recognized for the contributions our event makes to help showcase the vibrant and diverse community we have here in the Cedar Valley. Pride Fest began in 2012 with the mission of creating an event to highlight and celebrate the LGBTQ community in the Cedar Valley while promoting inclusion and acceptance. Over the years, our event has grown to become one of the premier Pride events in the state of Iowa. Last year, we had our largest event ever with more than 5,000 attendees, volunteers, and exhibitors. We could not have done it without the support of our community. We have been working hard on Cedar Valley Pride Fest 2019, and we are so excited to announce our programming and entertainment schedule in the coming weeks. This, I think we can confidently say, will be our best year yet. We hope you will join us Friday, August 23rd, Saturday, August 24th for the 8th Annual Cedar Valley Pride Fest. We are honored by this award. Don't give me one of these either.
Congrats. You guys do such awesome work. Excellent. The outstanding lodging property is always a competitive category as our hotel inventory seemingly grows year after year, and our entire hotel industry continues to elevate their service to their guests. This year's outstanding lodging property is located in downtown Waterloo, and by their very presence speaks to the story of our community. As one nominator put it, the Cedar Valley was built by John Deere. Having a hotel that tells a story by its very existence is pretty cool. We agree. And as you can probably guess, the 2018 Outstanding Lodging Property Award goes to the Courtyard by Marriott, Waterloo, Cedar Falls.
We would certainly like to thank everyone for this esteemed award. We're very proud to have it. As most of you know, this building was the vision of Rodney Blackwell, and it took him 10 years to bring it all together to make it what it is today, but it couldn't have been done with many of the people in this room, including our esteemed mayor and many other people in our community. So we're certainly proud to have this award, and we thank you very much for it.
Our next award is the coveted People's Choice category. This year, we allowed for online votes through a web-based platform that must have been pretty popular, because with just shy of 500 votes being cast in about 1 week, it was almost overwhelming. This year's nominations were between Cup of Joe in Cedar Falls, Figaro in Cedar Falls, the Comfort Inn and Suites of Waterloo, Cedar Falls, and USA Wrestling at the University of Northern Iowa. This year's winner prides themselves on customer service, and it shows. Our one nominator raved about their amazing experience, saying, "We are Cedar Falls residents and were recently unable to get home because of flooding and spent 9 days at Comfort Inn. I cannot express my appreciation enough for the kind service, friendly interaction, and wonderful facility. It became a comfort in a literal sense to stay amongst folks who were so welcoming and compassionate. I felt we were leaving friends by the time that we left. From front desk employees to food service to housekeeping. We appreciate each and every one of them. The 2018 People's Choice Award goes to Comfort Inn and Suites, Waterloo, Cedar Falls."
Wow. So thank you. First and foremost, that. Second, folks that live within the Cedar Valley here. Can't thank them enough for what we do, my brother and I. Amazing staff, and it speaks the volume of what service they provide. So once again, thank you so much.
At this time, we will shift our focus to a special friend of tourism category. The work of a destination marketing organization requires collaboration. Both bureaus excel in this area because we see it as a priority and because we are blessed to work with so many great partners. I only stumbled once. That's pretty good. We've honored individuals, businesses, or organizations who provide exemplary service or leadership. For this category, each office takes the opportunity to recognize someone special. This year, the Cedar Falls Tourism and Visitors Bureau would like to recognize the efforts of a fellow division in Cedar Falls, the Cedar Falls Public Works and Park Division. They mow our lawn, they care for our garden, and perform maintenance to our visitor center so that we can make a good first impression on visitors. They maintain our vehicles so we can go out of the area and promote our city. They shovel our sidewalks and plow our parking lot too. Remember the horrible winter? I think barely any of us survived. Some of us might have escaped. It was extraordinary, and that made it apparent that our selection committee, that this is the year to thank them for their good work. Thank you, Cedar Falls Parks and Public Works. Your work allows us to concentrate on bringing visitors to the community. Brian Heath is the division manager, and Kevin Cross is the supervisor for the division, and both are here to accept the award.
Well, on my behalf and Brett Morris, Brian couldn't be here tonight, so Brett's stepping in. Brett is actually a co-supervisor of ours, so we do this together, but we really appreciate this. We really appreciate this award. Like you said, after this winter, when you've done 3 o'clock in the morning for 3 nights in a row, and you wonder if you're really appreciated, it's an award that makes that appreciative, and we thank Kim. We try and do everything we can for him, and we appreciate it. Thank you, Kim.
Thank you.
Thank you, Russ.
Thank you.
My address is 218 Maryland, so if you want to come over, mow my lawn and shovel, I'll give you next year's Waterloo Award as well. Our last award today is the Waterloo Friend of Tourism Award. This award is our opportunity to highlight one of the many great partners that we have promoting Waterloo and the entire Cedar Valley as a great destination. As many of you recognize, we in the Cedar Valley really love our sports. Whether it's cheering on 16 former Waterloo Bucks who've made it to the major leagues, watching the state high school football championships at Unidome, or celebrating the one and only Dan Gable, it's safe to say that sports is a big part of what makes the Cedar Valley. One of the unsung heroes of sports culture in the Cedar Valley is the Cedar Valley Sports Commission. Whether it's recruiting a tournament, helping organize Grand Final, or launching a fun run series in 2019, the Cedar Valley Sports Commission, led by Ashley Johnson, is constantly busting their humps to promote the Waterloo and Cedar Valley as a great sports destination. If we could have all members of the Cedar Valley Sports Commission, I saw Ryan somewhere, there you go, come up and accept this award.
Ashley couldn't make it today, but on behalf of the Cedar Valley Sports Commission, thank you very much. For those who don't know about the Cedar Valley Sports Commission, we are a strategic partnership between Experience Waterloo and the Cedar Falls Travel and Tourism Bureau. And really what we're striving to do is to create and grow and maintain sporting events in the Cedar Valley that have a positive impact on the economy and the standard of living here in the Cedar Valley. It's with your help that helps us bring in youth sporting events like wrestling and soccer and softball, but also we have some other events such as NCAA events, bowling, archery, you name it. And so we are really striving to promote the Cedar Valley to make this a premier destination to keep those events around and continue to recruit others. Thank you very much.
Congratulations to one and all, to all those who were nominated and those receiving honors. Thank you for putting up with me instead of Kim. I know that's not as fun, so Thank you to all of you in attendance and participation in this year's awards. We appreciate the work that you do to help make our community a great place to visit. Thank you to the Courtyard by Marriott for hosting us today, and have a great evening.